What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Not So Pro Football Talk. It is Thursday. It's a Thursday video, and today we have a topic that we haven't really talked about in I don't know how long. I look kind of dark, don't you guys think? Let me turn on the light here. Let's see what's up. Oh, whoa, there we go.
Whoa!
Right? That's how it goes. But exactly how that happened is the light came back. And what we're doing, we're talking about players who have the potential of being the comeback player of the year. Okay. And as far as last year, we didn't have too many quarterbacks, right, get injured. Not really, right?
No.
Because when you talk about comeback player of the year, it's usually quarterbacks, and that's the kind of blows. And um, that's why we're excited to do this video because we're not going to talk about quarterbacks. None of our picks are quarterbacks. So I'm going to go ahead and kick this off because my pick is not a quarterback. It is a cornerback. Okay. My pick is from the San Francisco 49ers. I'm not wearing any gear right now. That's horrible.
Wow.
I know. I
Okay.
got my gear in the back. My dog smashed the pillow back there, but you can see the flag, you can see the helmet, whatever. But I'm talking about the cornerback, Jason Verret. And for all you faithfuls out there, yo, AJ, are you really a faithful? Because Jason Verrett's not in the starting lineup. I understand that. But as you know, we have the 49er curse, okay? And the 49er curse is that players get injured. And when players get injured, that's where we hurt. And we get a lot of injuries in the corner position. Now, 2 years ago, back in 2020, the Jason Verrett should have been the comeback player of the year. Right, he came back from a torn ACL. We got him from the Chargers, and he had one hell of a season. Or was that 2019? Right, whatever. He should have won it back when, but instead they gave it to Dak Prescott, who had a great year. Not really, but was a quarterback with a recognizable name. Yeah, that's why he won. So I got high hopes for him. He was a top corner whenever he was healthy with the Niners. The Niners did decide to bring him on back for a year, so he could prove himself that he does belong in the league. He's a great guy, great team leader. I really do enjoy this guy, and I really hope he does come into the league and finds that stud ability to be a started cornerback and lead that corner room to succession. You know, I do believe he will be the comeback player of the year if healthy and if the Niners do have a successful season.
Okay.
Not bad, not
Yeah,
bad.
thanks, guys.
Would you like to go next, Reed, or you want me to go?
I'll go. I'll go Nets. In my comeback player of the year, I'm also picking somebody from my own team, like AJ. I'm also picking a cornerback. But the difference, well, I think my guy will win over AJ's guys because my guy's just playing better. I'm picking Jair Alexander. He's
Oh my
coming off a
gosh!
shoulder injury from last year.
Whoa!
He had an amazing tackle against what's his name, Najee Harris. But then because of how hard he hit him, he ended up injuring his shoulder. That's just the type of player he is. He's a hard hitting player. One of my favorite highlights ever was when he was playing against the Vikings, and it's a screenplay. It's going. I think it went to Stephon Diggs, if I remember correctly. And Adam Thielen's in front of him. He takes Adam Thielen, throws him into Stephon Diggs, knocks over Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs gets up, runs away, and then Jair chases him down and gets like a -7 yard play on him. Incredible play. Jair Alexander is a dog. He is a dog. He's amazing. His interceptions aren't up there. He usually averages 1 to 2 picks every single year. But at the end of the day, he's a lockdown corner that can take down the best wide receiver on the other team. And one of the other reasons why I think he's going to be named as comeback player. Usually the comeback player is not always somebody with the best stats or who looks the best. You also need a lot of people to be talking about the team, the player, and I think a lot of people are going to be talking about him because the Packers defense is going to be playing so well. They've been doing a great all practice, and today or 2 days ago, because this is releasing on Thursday, I believe. They were locking down the Saints offense all day long. Michael Thomas, Chris Olave, Jarvis Landry weren't able to do anything. This Packers defense is going to look great, and Jair Alexander is going to be one of the major parts of that defense.
Not bad, not bad. Well, usually I would go defense for my comeback player of the year, but this year I'm gonna go with offense because offense usually gets it. It's usually what happens because it's easier to base the stats off of the yardage you get and stuff like that. But my guy is going to be a running back, not a quarterback, because there's the possibility that people will say Lamar Jackson is a comeback player of the year because he injured himself for 2 or 3 games last year. But in my opinion, I don't think he'll get it for having just such little games where he was injured. But my guy is from my second favorite team, so not my first favorite team like these two up here. But it's from the Texans, and his name is Marlon Mack. He just got traded there this past year, signed a small deal with the Texans. He's going to help them change their franchise up a little bit and hopefully give them a little spark. And in my opinion, a full season was 2019. And I say a full season as 14 games because he's never had a full season where he's been healthy as well. But in that 2019 season, he had 1,000 yards rushing, 4.4 yards per carry, and he had a couple of receptions here and there. But I think with him going to go play with Davis Mills, they added Laramie Tunsil as their left tackle. I think that their running game is going to be something that Coach Lovie Smith implements a lot to try to help these Texans get out of the hole that they're in. And I think Marlon Mack is a good competitor to try and win that comeback player of the year after he hurt his Achilles last year while playing for Indianapolis. And if you guys remember, there was another running back from Indianapolis that did play phenomenally. And that could have been Marlon Mack as well. He could have split some carries with Jonathan Taylor there in Indy. But now he's going to do it all on his own. He's got Rex Burkhead and a guy named Darian Pierce to back him up. So if Marlon Mack can stay healthy this year off of that Achilles injury, I think he can really, really make some noise with the Texans. They're just going to rely on this guy because they really don't have anybody else besides Brandon Cooks to really spark that offense.
Do you guys know who won comeback player of the year last year?
I do not.
I don't think they announced it, right? They announced it at the beginning of the season. Is that right?
No, they usually do it during the awards.
Yeah, the awards.
NFL awards.
Here, let me look this up real quick because I want to prove a point. Okay. So give me 1 second.
I remember my favorite one that was when Jordy won it.
Oh, it was Joe Burrow.
Oh, yeah, it was Joe Burrow. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the past years from 2021, the 4 past years, yes. So it was Joe Burrow, Alex Smith, Ryan Tannehill, Andrew Luck. The last time a non-QB won comeback player of the year was Keenan Allen in 2017. That was wild. That was the last time someone has won comeback player of the year that was not a QB. Can this be a year where we have another non-QB win it? I don't know. We'll see. Everyone that comes back to the NFL, that's amazing. I think they're all great. Everyone deserves to be. Well, if they're there for a reason. But if they're able to come back through a gruesome injury, kudos to them. I wish there could be multiple player of the year awards, comeback player of the year awards, but unfortunately there's not. We'll see what happens this upcoming season.
Yeah, man. Also, another fun fact. The last player to do it on defense was Eric Berry. Kansas City Chiefs in 2015.
Back when he came back from, was it cancer that he came back from? Yeah, that was awesome. That was a great year.
Yep.
Man, that was so long ago.
Jeez, that feels like a long time. Yeah, it was. Time
old,
flies.
Old.
Yeah.
Football season's coming. Hope you guys are ready because I know we are. Thank you all so much for joining. If you guys haven't yet, go find us on TikTok on NSP Football Talk. And until next time, keep grinding.